boy. Come with me to the throne of grace, please. Lord, once again we come before you, giving gratitude and asking your continuing leadership and guidance in our travels here on the earth. And we'll be careful to give you all the praise and glory. Amen. Hey, folks. Your boy, Noonie Noon, once again. Your boy. Let me just give y'all a little music to go along with this. I feel a little exhausted tonight. I just came from a lovely celebration for one of my daughters, Quatarra Benjamin, aka Boo Boo. It was so nice. She was finally bequeathed with the deserving award for her athletic participation in her high school, where she teaches and gets involved in all the youth's lives in terms of sports, academics, etc. It was held at our one of our restaurants in Patterson called the Brownstone. The food was very good. My daughter was very happy. Her other siblings was there, and a bunch of her friends. Yes, on a Wednesday night. So that tells you something about her character. So kudos, shout out to you, Quatarra Benjamin, my little girl. Well, wrong woman now. So it makes a parent feel proud and honored to have kids. I've been lucky and fortunate, and God has blessed me with 6 wonderful kids and 12 grandkids. So, I mean, if I leave and go home to my heavenly home tonight, tomorrow, whenever my time is up, I've lived a very fruitful life in terms of God's blessings. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Parents out there, I know you guys, some of you guys can identify with what I'm saying right now. Your kids just make you feel special, you know? All right, tonight I don't have too many things for you. But I think I'll start out with Debo. God rest his soul. You know, everybody saw Friday. I seen him on a clip where he was expressing how, you know, he was respected in Hollywood, but they didn't like him because he refused to put a dress on. And I give this brother a shout out for that, because Hollywood tries to, you know, especially black men, try to make them lean towards the gay society. You can't do that to people, man. You have to let people be who they are. And naturally, Debo said he don't play that stuff. So his career could have probably been even better than what it was, but I am so proud of this brother for standing his ground and not allowing anyone or any force to change his opinion about who God created him to be, which was a man, a male, who don't have a uterus, who can't get pregnant, who can't have kids, and all that other stuff you want to talk about and, you know, explore with these theories and stuff. Go ahead. But the bottom line is male and female. So shout out to Debo, Big Debo, my brother. When they see Debo, they run. Also, you know, you hate to talk about things that's makes your spirit feel uneasy. Like, you know, certain groups of people talk about their bad experiences in life in terms of the Holocaust and the Indians and the this and the that. But it seems as though when blacks talk about their history as far as slavery or the deaths that's still going on today, uh, it seems like it's falling on deaf ears in respect to history. You know, just call it for what it is. I mean, you know, the Willie Lynch syndrome, when you look up or you Google or you do your research on slavery in America and you talk about the lynchings and the killings, you few things pop up and a few things don't. So I just want to let you guys know that there's a book that if you Google this without these words I'm about to tell you, it'll be very difficult to find what I'm talking about. But if you use these words without sanctuary, what that is it's a book illustrated on how diabolical the track record is for certain white folks in the 18th and 19th century hundreds. What they did to black folks. It's not in the history books in school. I mean, you had to do theses and papers on Jews with the Holocaust and different groups about their history, but this is never mentioned. Every time it's mentioned, it seems as though we have a problem instead of by telling the truth. Does that make any sense? What in the name of sense did that make? So, without sanctuary, they described the truth of these murders, and it was horrendous. You had black people being tortured, putting on spits, and turned like a pig out over a fire while they're alive, burnt to death, then decapitated, then parts cut up with little kids, white kids holding these pictures up, and white men and women posing and taking pictures. You had brutal slayings, and it's in the book. It's in the book. And there's a brother that spoke about it, which was a great actor. His name fails me. I apologize. But he played in Predator right along with Schwarzenegger and what's the other guy? His name fails me too. But without sanctuary, and definitely be sitting down and keep some Kleenex beside you, because you're gonna cry at the horrendous things that these folks was doing. And the reason I'm mentioning this stuff now is because it needs to be talked about. Again, if you look up certain things, you only find certain things, but this book was hard to come by. So, please, folks, stop trying to hide black history. Bring it to the forefront so these kids, youths, white, black, green, purple, blue, orange, can all know about everyone's history and who they are, and not the stereotypical images or portraying that you guys have portraying for years falsely. So also stop talking just about these token inventors. There's inventors, that black inventors, that we don't even talk about or put in the books. Um, one guy, another guy, I spoke about one guy last night about the countertops. There's another guy, Garrett Morgan. Not only did he invent the three-way traffic signal, the light, and but he's uh, also known for the mask, the overhead mask, the safety mask, um, and other inventions that he made. I mean, there's just so much information, and it's like the gas mask, the safety top. Um, so this is in 1923 with the traffic signal as well. So, folks, let's just be truthful, and I guarantee your conscience will be clear. You haven't done it personally, but it was done by your ancestors. So let's bring everything to the forefront. And not only did that they're trying to hide that, but we're still dying, still getting murdered. Blacks are still dying and getting murdered in the streets. No apology, no promises kept, no 40 acres in a mill, no apology, public or written. So let's bring things to the forefront, man. I mean, how long? How long are you guys gonna keep doing this? It's not human. And then you want to preach God. So I don't want to stand too close to some of you guys. You be struck down by a bolt of lightning so fast, man. Okay. Now, I have a couple of R&B singers for you, as usual. Um, Joyce Sims, female, come into my life. Group called Change, the Glow of Love. And then this young lady here, Jocelyn Brown, Somebody Else's Guy. So, tap into some of this music, folks. Moving right along. One other thing I got for you guys. Like I said, I don't have too much for you tonight. But have anybody ever seen a homeless Asian person? Man, woman, boy, or girl? That's the question. Have anybody ever seen a homeless Asian person? Think about it. Also, when I was young, one of my childhood friends had a couple of brothers who was albino. I don't call their names. I don't want to, without their permission, but albinos, I haven't seen any. Maybe one in the last 4 years or 5 years. Where are the albinos at? Nice people, beautiful people. So those are two questions. Where are the albinos? And have you ever seen a homeless Asian person? Asian. Now, I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys. So shout out to Debo, God rest his soul. Garrett Morgan, look him up. Without Sanctuary. The author I don't have. I think it's Alan James. Alan James may be the author. So, but Without Sanctuary. So when folks come to you with this nonsense or these conversations concerning why this, why that, with blacks, hit them with some of this truth and see how their reaction is. I recall, I think it was last night, yesterday, I spoke about atheists. I gave you a joke, a story about atheists. Check it out. Noonie Noon, your boy, once again coming to you with peace, harmony, and grace. Hug somebody, enjoy your life, and keep God first. Love you guys. Peace.